Well, the Bulls have brought a lot of pressure in this first half, Red. Hill with 10 to go on the shot clock. Pistons late in getting into their offense. I believe Tony misdirected that shot a bit. And Pitt pries it loose from Terry Mills. Kerr from the corner.
This foot's all right. Was that a two?
Yep. First 2 points of the game for Kerr. And the Bulls lead by their biggest margin of the night. Opening minute, second quarter. Terry Mills. Mills against Kukoc, and Mills hits in close. So the Chicago lead is 5. Tony looking to get it right back. Had it tipped away by Mills. Picked off by Curry. Dumar's on the move. Grant Hill. Pippen knocked it away for a moment. Hill out on the floor. 20-footer that time. Nothing but net. So Grant Hill dispelling the scouting report, which says force him to make the outside shots, because that's exactly what he's doing.
But he doesn't create anything for anybody else, so that's what you want him to do, stay out there and do it. When he starts to go zipping down a lane, it's like Tony does. He may not score, but he'll get Kerr and Bushler easy baskets.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's a great point, because that's what Grant Hill does best. He creates on the drive off the dribble. Tony missed the long one as the shot clock expired. And the Pistons back the other way, now trailing by just 3.
At this stage, Tony should be the guy posting up here now and let some of those other guys outside. He's got the great moves underneath. Illegal defense.
Yep, Dennis Rodman came over and didn't quite complete it.
First warning.
It's a warning on Phil Jackson's Bulls. Take a look at the numbers in the first quarter. All-star game defense. Both teams over 50%. Rebounding even, and the turnovers, the Bulls had 3 in that first half, the Pistons 2. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Oh, Bushler, great strip that time. And we've got a foul coming up at a time. Curry. Bushler stripped it away from Curry, and then Curry grabbed Judd.
Good job by Judd. He tries to take him one-on-one. He knocks the ball away, and then as Judd was going to throw it down to Tony, Curry reaches out and fouls him.
Chicago by 3. Scottie Pippen against Grant Hill. Tony to Pitt. 8 to go on the shot clock. Scottie backing Hill. Now the fadeaway. Nicely done. Scottie with 7.
Talk about Joe Dumars being one of the anchors of their big team. They're going to honor Isaiah Thomas here, retires number Saturday, and that should be a big thing.
Mills with a good move, drew contact from Kukoc, and Tony picks up his second personal foul. They've got some big people coming in.
And I hate to be here for that game, be playing that game. It's supposed to start at 7:30 with 13 people talking.
Yeah.
Start about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, at the
but
ceremony.
You know what happens? The home team doesn't have advantage that way. You know, the Bulls got their rings on opening night. 2 out of 3 years they lost, and 1 year they only got 28 points in the first half.
It can be distracting. There's no doubt about that. But David Stern's going to be here. A lot of Isaiah's teammates will be here. Bobby Knight's coming in for it. Gene Pingatore, who was Isaiah's high school coach out of the Chicago area. What, St. Joseph, I believe.
St. Joseph, yes.
But the number 11 will be joining those numbers right there.
Somebody lose a contact lens, or is there a raise in the floor here? Maybe. Look at some of the names. They'll be here. Bill Lambier will be here.
And a hold up in the action here. I wonder if Ronnie Nunn now comes over to scorer's table. First free throw was missed, and so we've got a break in the action at the moment.
Michael's going to come back in while we're waiting. We're going to do hammer and nail it. Look at
you're right.
Microphone standing. Well, I'm going to start to call Ronnie Nunn the carpenter. Old Joe Gashue was an official for many, many years, and his side was a carpenter. I think Joey Crawford was a mailman in Philadelphia. I mean, that's when guys all had side jobs. You know, now they don't do. One guy was driving, Manny Sokol was driving a 7-Up truck. And
so you think Ronnie Nunn might have been a carpenter in his day? Huh?
Did they play that song for me? I know Nancy Faust would have played If I Was a Carpenter or something. If I Had a Hammer. Something like that. Anyway, Mills missed the first free throw if you just got in here.
Second upcoming for Terry Mills. Michael replaced Judd Bushler in the Bulls lineup. Mills missed a pair. Scotty the back tap. Kerr to Kukoc. Tony wide open. Here's Hill. Mills, and he threw it away, intended for Curry.
This is what they like to do, but Doug says we want to run, and he ran against Philadelphia and ran very, very well. And he says we want to run, but you only run when we get layups, because that's what happened. And they also mentioned you run with the Bulls will put you in that warp zone. Yeah, I want to run. Let's go.
Yeah, the Bulls had just as soon run. The Pistons had 28 fast break points last night in Philadelphia, but they again. They want only fast breaks that will result in layups. Foul coming up on Curry here as he tried to stop Michael. Doug Collins doing a great job handling this team, this young team in transition. Looking to get his kind of player in here.
The toughest thing to do to get recognition is now as Phil. I mean, Doug is in a perfect position here, sitting with a team that was terrible, and he's really done a good job of building him up. But when you got a team like Phil has, it's got championship maybe written on it, it's tough to get the recognition, although he was coach of the month this past month.
Yeah, but now it took a 14-0 month to get it.
Buddha comes home and returns here to James Edwards, returns to where he was involved with this team. There's the one to the middle.
There's the fadeaway over Ratliff.
The crowd, do they remember it? Yes, they do.
James Edwards comes off the bench and hits his first shot.
James, I don't think, can hit a shot unless you bump him.
Dumars to the fall away over Kerr. Joe Dumars with 4.
You know, you get that little bump and it's like, aha, I'm ready.
That's what he got from Ratliff.
Boy, it's been a 5-point lock for the Bulls. Pip with a 3.
Ratliff and Edwards, and the loose ball foul on James Edwards is his first, and the first on the team. I think it's second on the team. Ron Reed back into the game, replacing Theo Ratliff for the Pistons. Almost 4 minutes gone by, second quarter. Dumars against Kerr. Double team. Now they work it back outside. Hill. 4 to go on the shot clock. Hill manufactures in close. He has 10. Pippen right back for the Bulls, who lead by just 3. Jordan to the block against Houston.
Oh, that was a tough turn that time. He went right. He came back left. It was almost a 360 turn back left.
8 points for Michael. Dumars trying to clear to Houston. Michael Jordan to the poster.
Yes, sir. Michael had it, and everybody was waiting for him.
$25 from McDonald's at Charitables every time Jordan or one of his teammates does something like that. Bulls on top by 7 once again. Dumars raises over Kerr. Dumars with 6.
Michael with that big fake of that one-hand shot, and Allen Houston came out to block it, but all he got was his second foul, and we're going to have a little timeout here so they can talk.